Okay, good evening everyone. I haven't done a vlog in a stinking while, but I thought I would do one today. So just focus. Just so that you are aware, timings wise, when this was filmed and things. Today is the 12th of Feb. It is a Wednesday. I have just walked through the door, well, technically about 10 minutes ago. I have walked in. I'm a little bit later than usual today because someone had to ask some cues at work right at 5:30. So I spoke to them, answered their cues, and then drove home. And the traffic was quite bad coming home because there was an accident. It looked pretty bad. There were like 4 cars and a motorbike, and the motorcyclist dude was flat out on the ground, like out cold. There are 4 cars that were stopped. I don't know how many of them were involved or if they were just stopped to help the man, but they were all like crowded around him. So I think he was in kind of good hands. Actually today I would usually have a rest day from working out, but there's a activity thingy going on your Apple Watches this week. If I get it up I can show you. I don't know why I want to show you guys, but there's an activity going on for heart health or something. Heart month challenge. Is it going to focus? Probably not. 8th Feb to 14th of Feb, close your exercise ring for 7 days, which is between that time. And I need to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a workout. It just feels weird doing a workout on a Wednesday. So I'm probably gonna do something a little bit different, I don't know. Before I start to sweat, I'm sure you guys know by now because I've mentioned it a few times on my channel. Well, you're going to focus, not focus, stay up. Let me, okay, yeah. So when I first started using, before I started using Sweat I should say, I was doing yoga and vlog Pilates on my TV, like in my living area. And you know what I'm gonna do today? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back and do that, because when I did yoga before I wasn't as flexible, it wasn't as strong. I'm kind of intrigued to see how different it will be. When did I start using Sweat? So it's been 8 months. Whether I will film any of it, I don't know. I'm going to put on my trusty old leggings. It's cold and it's winter here, so I'm going to keep this top on. I know I've been wearing it all day. It's probably kind of weird that I'm doing that, but my own rules. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of my skinny old jeans into my workout gear. It does feel slightly like I'm cheating on Sweat by doing this, but I'm interested. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. If you haven't noticed what I'm doing, by the way, I'm doing like a follow me around evening sort of vibe, because I haven't done one of these for a while, and I'm not going to be uploading these until after the Sweat challenge anyway. And if you're curious, I'm currently on week 5 of the Sweat challenge. It's not quite complete, so you guys are probably going to see this in like 2 weeks time, thereabouts. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my workout. I'm not gonna film it. Not as extensive as I thought it was going to be by the title of the video, but yeah, I have noticed a few things. I am definitely more flexible and stronger. I would have struggled doing like even the downward dog. Like I noticed my feet were closer to the ground than they were when I was doing yoga last time. And when I had to do the forward fold, I could keep my legs pretty much straight, like to the, you know, straight, instead of like really bent. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see. One thing I have noticed is I still have a really weak back though, and I've got really bad what's the word for that feeling when you're going to fall over all the time? Balance. I've got really bad balance, but that's just natural. That's always going to be a problem because of my ear. That's just going to be how it is. It's actually now 7:30, so that's how bad it is when I start working out at 6:10. Actually, I think it was by the time I actually started working out, it probably was an hour ago. So I think it was an hour and 10 minutes ago I started working out, because I also did do some warm-up bits before I did the yoga. I didn't want to go straight into the yoga with not warming up. I definitely prefer during sweat. I kind of miss all this stuff. I don't think I'll be going to do yoga anytime soon, but it was a fun little ditty. I would make myself some dinner, but I'm actually going to sit on my couch, if I can even put you down anywhere, and I'm going to do my Duolingo. I don't want to ruin my streak, so I'm going to go do that, and I should probably take about 15 minutes. It's actually easier now that they've changed the rules. So beforehand you had to finish your daily XP goal to win a streak, whereas now you can just do a lesson which is like 15 XP or 10 XP, so you don't have to worry so much about it. It's kind of cool though. Like, I've noticed how much I have improved. Una hamburguesa de pescado con ocen.
Yo necesito la cuenta.
Yeah. See, I'm now on a 43-day streak. Oh, boom! I just did one thingy. Ella tiene una casa. She has a house. Disfrutamos una semana en la ciudad. Boom!
El niño disfruta sus regalos.
Ellas pasan una semana en España. Renato pasa una semana en Francia. Boom! I'm killing it, man. Pug. Este sombrero es caro y no lo compro. This hat is expensive and I'm not buying it. I like how sombrero is the Spanish word for hat. I literally thought sombrero was a type of hat, like the Mexicano hat, but no, it is actually the name of the hat. Y esas ensaladas, ¿no las pruebas? ¿Pruebas? ¿Pruebas? Pruebas. Sometimes it doesn't recognise when you're saying words, and then I can't work out if it's me saying them wrong or not. But I was saying, and those salads, aren't you trying them? Y esas ensaladas, no las pruebas. I'm sure that's how it's meant to be. But ellos tienen manzanas, pero no las comen. They have apples, but they don't eat them.
Aquella blusa,
That
no la quiero.
blouse, I don't want it.
Son mis camisetas, pero Sara las necesita. Son.
They my... Oh, I see. They are my shirts, t-shirts, but Sarah needs them. Son mis camisetas, pero Sara las necesita. Yeah.
No tengo
No
mi
tengo
bici
mi-
porque no la necesito.
No tengo mi bici porque no la necesito. I don't have my bike because I don't need it. Bike, because I don't need it. Ellos tienen manzanas, pero no las comen. What did I get wrong? Oh, I got it right. Boom. Now, you know, I made it with one of my resolutions this year to at least have a 365-day streak doing Espanol. So I actually started doing it probably last year. Didn't do it for a while, and then I've sort of dipped in and out, you know what I mean? Like, the app's been on my phone. But, yeah, I mean, that's how much I've done. So, if it will focus on my phone. You can see the yellow. So, yellow. So I've reached past stage 1. Still going down. Stage 2, which I'm on. Then stage 3. So I think they've got 7 in total. Well, 6 technically. 7th is down there. So yeah, I'm killing it. It's actually surprising how much you can learn by doing like 15 minutes a day, or how long it is that I do it each day. I actually understand it when I see it written down now. I read a guide the other day, like an instruction manual the other day, and I read the Spanish section and I understood like most of it. And you know how like on Twitter and online there's like these hardcore Spanish fans? I can now begin to understand what they're saying when they write tweets and things, and it's just kind of cool. Like, it's actually pretty amazing. I do also have another trail on here which is French, but I haven't really done much on there at all. Actually no, I haven't actually done it at all. So I did do up to stage 1, but then I think last year at some point they changed the course, so it's now saying I'm now back right up at the top. So I haven't really touched on French much at all, and I think I'll probably do French after I have completed the Spanish course, and then we will see what I will do after that. But I'm really enjoying it. Maybe I'll do German or Italian. I think Italian and Spanish should be quite easy, and I think French could be quite easy because I think they all sound pretty similar. Like, there are some words in Spanish which are the same in English as well, which makes it kind of easy. And one of the main things I struggle with the most is the feminine and masculine like words and like endings and beginnings, and that's one of the things that I just can't get my head around at all. And I know I'll be the same in French, I know the same in Italian, but yeah, I don't really know why I decided to do Spanish. I have literally no idea, but I thought it'd be quite fun because I never did Spanish at school. I did French, and then I stopped doing it when I was my GCSE year. So anyway, it's now 10 to 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put on a jumper, which funnily enough I have one right here. So I'm going to put this jumper on, and I'm going to make myself some dinner. For dinner tonight, I have completed all of my leftovers, so it's going to be something new, but something equally boring. I think I'm just going to make myself some spaghetti because it's fast, and I don't know what I'm going to have with spaghetti, but I will bring you all along with me. Okay. Oh, I have got some bacon I need to use up. I've got some mozzarella balls to use up. I might make some spaghetti and stir in some mozzarella balls in with it. Because I need to use these up, I think. So I'm gonna do that. If you're wondering what is in, or technically was in, because I'm pretty much nearly finished, I've got mozzarella balls, some butter, some garlic, some mixed herb spice thingy, you know, you get in the spice rack, and I also put in some salami. Did you know, fun fact, when I was growing up until probably university actually, my go-to meal I would make for myself would be salami, spaghetti, and secret ingredient, tomato ketchup. Like, I was obsessed. Tomato ketchup, spaghetti and salami is like my favourite thing ever. Haven't had it for years though. Probably for like 8 years now. I don't think I've had it since uni. Since I found the wonders of garlic, and I just have garlic with butter and spaghetti most days if I'm lazy. I've got a little bit creative today. This is still quite lazy. But yeah, there we go. This is my dinner for tonight. But yeah, it's actually 9:15, about normal. I'm currently watching some YouTube. I usually use this time to catch up on YouTube or watch Netflix. One or the other usually happens. At the moment I'm really into watching Friends. I'm kind of getting scared of the fact that it might be taken off Netflix at any time, so I'm trying to whittle my way through it as much as possible. But yeah, loving watching this Brad Mondo guy at the moment. I've seen him in my recommendations for months, and I always thought he would be a bit bad and a bit snobby. I don't know, I just had a bad feeling about him, but it's actually quite good and really funny, and the complete opposite of what I thought it was going to be like. So I'm watching him do this, and yeah, that's that. That's all I have to update you guys on. I'm going to finish my supper. I'll finish my first course, then I'll show you guys what I'm going to have for pudding. Alright, I promised you pudding. So, this is what I made earlier. You already got a sneak peek of it. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummies. I actually made these... What day did I make these on? Monday? No, Sunday. Sunday. I did them on Sunday because I wanted to make something to eat on Sunday. Sunday was the day that there was a massive storm in the UK. Didn't want to go out in it, so I didn't have any milk. So I needed to figure something out that I can make with ingredients I already had. So I wanted to make a cake. So I made these. These are chocolate flakes. It's essentially a mix of milk chocolate and dark chocolate, golden syrup, butter, and Special K cereal. And that's how you make chocolate flakes. Also, do the same mixture, and you can have Rice Krispies. And also another one that we have done in the past is, I can't remember what it was. I think it was crunchy, and I've forgotten what else was in it, but we basically, I think it was definitely crunchy bars, you know, the chocolate bar crunchies. We smushed those up, and there was another thing as well which I can't for the life of me remember what it was. I think it was nuts or something. I think it was nuts, but I don't know what type of nut, so I can't help you there. With the same mixture, and you make chocolate crunchy nut bar, not you know, things. I'm gonna have 2 of these because I'm greedy. I'm gonna have, because I've got 6 left, I'm gonna have 1 big one, and I'm gonna have 1 small one. I got really confused then because my oven says it's 9:05 and my microwave says it's 9:15, and it really threw me because like, what? Alright, because I'm planning to do something. I don't want it to be so late, so yeah, I'm gonna continue watching another YouTube video whilst I have my chocolate flakes, and then we will go on to my next task for the evening, if you will. There we go, we've stayed focused now. So yeah, chocolate flakes pudding. I don't actually have pudding very often, but when I make something I will have it, so yeah, there's that. I tend to really stick to having fruit or no pudding at all. Alright guys, so I am going to have a bath. My usual Wednesday evening routine is I have a bath. It's a little bit later than usual. I tend to have a bath around about 9 PM so that I can go to bed at a reasonable amount of time. But because I obviously have been offset by a few minutes or something as half an hour, I am going to have a bath now. It is 9:30, so half an hour behind. And whilst I have my bath, I am going to watch the sequel to All the Boys I Love. I think that's what it's called. The one where she wrote letters to. Yeah, to All the Boys I've Loved Before. There's a sequel that's come out today called To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You. So I'm gonna take my time. Why is that? I'm gonna take my time and watch that in the bath, which I will enjoy profusely. So yeah, usually when I have a bath, I will either find something to watch on Netflix or I will find something to watch on Sky Go, and I will go into my bathroom, put it on that stool and watch whatever. To be fair, last week I think both times at a bath I ended up watching Friends. I find baths really relaxing, and especially now that my bath tap is fixed, I find it so much nicer to have baths, and so much, I don't know, I just prefer baths over showers any day. So you tend to see me having baths more often than not. I'll have a shower if it's in the morning, but I will tend to have a bath when it's in the evening. So yeah, so I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. I don't know how much you can hear me over the kettle, but I have also stopped having sugar in my tea during the day, but I will have a little bit of sugar in the evenings, just because I like the taste better with sugar. So even though overall I am cutting out of having it in my tea, I still do prefer it. So I'm just gonna add that in. Don't tell anyone that spoon is too small, but very well. It's a bit of a basic routine today, I'm afraid. This is very standard, especially when I live alone, that this is the sort of thing I just do. I basically get home, I do a workout, and then I watch stuff. Sometimes I watch TV, sometimes I will watch films, but most of the time I just sit and watch on my iPad. So I'm looking forward to watching this film actually. Also yes, I will be taking off my makeup before my bath, don't worry. I will be using Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later on. I'm gonna just quickly finish making my milk. Nope, I'm gonna finish making my tea, and then I will have my bath, and then I will go ahead, get changed, and I will then see you guys. It's 10:58 PM. I have just got out of the shower, well, about 5 minutes ago, maybe. So I was in the bath for about an hour and a half. which is bonkers. I actually was watching some other YouTube videos before I started watching the film. Yeah, see all the wrinkles. Gross, man. And if you're wondering, I have read the books, so I kind of already know what's going to happen. But I'm loving the film regardless. It's a great, like, little, like, teen film. I like these sort of films, guys. I don't really like thrillers or adventurous things. I like these sort of films are my cup of tea. So I'm going to watch the rest of it. Woo! I'm trying not to fall asleep. And yeah, I don't do anything to my hair, if you're wondering. I did wash it in the bath, but I don't dry it. Like, I don't blow dry it. I don't put anything in it. I just leave it to air dry, which is why it's always a massive mess after the fact, because I don't put any like defrizzer in it. I've got like really itchy eyes. Alright, there we go, gang. That film I really enjoyed. It was a good sequel to the first one. Really enjoyed that. A good little evening film. My bath was quite nice as well, I've got to admit. So yeah, that's pretty much my standard Wednesday evening. I mean, the only thing that differed today than usual is that I did a workout today, when usually Wednesdays are my spare day. I mean, my rest day, my rest day. Instead of just spending more time watching YouTube or potentially watching that film at an earlier time, I probably would have, if I didn't have to do a workout today, I probably would have had dinner earlier and would have had my bath earlier. But because I did my workout, and my workout didn't finish until 7:30. Yeah, pretty chill, basic evening, nothing very fancy. Sometimes I'll watch TV. If I want to watch, I'll catch up on some TV, I will watch TV. The only other thing that I need to do before I go to bed is brush my teeth. I can taste a strong scent flavour of garlic from my dinner earlier, so I will probably want to go brush my teeth and do that. I will floss as well. I try and remember to floss every evening, but I tend to forget most of the evenings or can't be bothered, so I'll try and remember to do that too. And I sometimes mouthwash, but not always. I have to say, I also didn't actually include it in today, but I have filled out my bullet journal for today, and I did also fill out my daily QA a day book and my 1 line a day book as well. I just didn't film it. I kind of just did it out of habit. I just kind of forgot to film that I was doing them. So yeah, still keeping up with that too. As I said, all my New Year's resolutions were basically to learn Spanish, fill out those 1 line a day books, both of them, and to bullet journal more, and also but the other one actually is to play on the piano more, but I've been really failing at that. I just kind of forget, but I'll try and remember to do some more of that when I can, because I do love playing piano. But I think it's because my keyboard sucks. Like, half the keys don't work properly. Like, I'll press the keys and no sound will come out of them, so it's kind of frustrating. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. I'm sure you guys can tell, I think I look really tired. My eyes feel really heavy, like I'm struggling to keep them awake. I'm going to go to bed, and in bed I will read a little bit, and I use my Kindle to do that. And the book I'm reading right now, I wanted to get my Kindle because I can't remember the name of it off by heart. I'm currently reading, let me go to home. It's the sequel to Call Me By Your Name, which FYI is one of my most favourite films. I've watched it so many times. I have it on Sky, and most weekends I'll just let it play and I'll just watch it. Small fact about me, Timothée Chalamet is one of my most favourite actors of current times. Like, he's come out of nowhere and he's killing it. Like, I'm obsessed with all the films he's done. I don't think I've not seen one of the films he's in. Anyway, I'm reading the sequel to Call Me By Your Name, which is called Find Me. And I'm about halfway through and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It took me a while to get into it because the first portion is based on his dad. And it's kind of a bit weird to me. The annoying thing about me though is when I read, I fall asleep. No matter what time it is, what I'm reading, I fall asleep reading it. So this is why I read usually when I'm going to bed, because I know I will probably fall asleep reading it. And it's actually probably the one thing that I can do that helps me fall asleep. I no longer stay up or awake until 3 in the morning. No longer do I stay up past 2 in the morning. I basically go to bed about now. It's midnight. I will be asleep by 12:30. I bet. Like, if I stop this vlog now, just brush my teeth, go to bed, I'll be out before 12:30. Like, I lie. Like, not even lie. Like, that's how good reading is for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, let me know down in the comment box below, and also let me know if you want me to do other routines, whether that is morning routines, weekend routines, well, they're the only routines I can really do. Let me know. Cleaning routines. Actually, I've already had requests to do cleaning routines, so I'll try and do one of those soon. As I said, it's kind of hard for me to do time-lapse sort of videos at the moment because this camera doesn't have an inbuilt time-lapse feature, and I use my phone for editing purposes, and the iMovie app only has like a certain amount of like fast forward things, unlike like Final Cut Pro. If I had Final Cut Pro, I would be able to fast forward like as much as I want to. But anyway, I'm gonna stop waffling because this is what usually happens when I start vlogging. I just talk and talk and talk. But I've got to be up in the morning, so I have got 7 hours of sleep ahead of me. I will wake up about 7 in the morning. That's usually around the time I wake up now. And yeah, there we go. Anyway, good night guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. I know my uploading schedule is totally off at the moment. That's solely because I only have my phone to edit on, and uploading on my phone is really slow compared to when I upload via the actual internet via my Mac, which is still broken. But hopefully I'll be taking it into a computer fixing place soon, and I will find out whether it be fixed or not. Otherwise, I am going to be having to save up some monies, and instead of buying some kittens by the end of this year, I'll have to be buying a MacBook or an iMac replacement, because it's very hard to do this kind of thing without one of those. You know what I mean? It just is. See you guys.